Welcome to the National Indian Regional Extension Center California website. This is one of 4 video tutorials that will show eligible providers and their proxies how to attest to Stage 1 meaningful use in California. The screens that you will see are of a provider completing the information for Stage 1 attestation on California's state-level registry website. You will need phone number and email addresses for the provider or proxy who will receive all communications from the state SLR, license number of the provider, the meaningful use report from your EHR that shows the 90-day reporting period. You need to know if your patient data for the reporting period is from your EHR only, or if it includes data from outside the EHR, such as paper. You also need to know the practice locations for the provider that total 100% of the provider's patients, not just Medi-Cal patients. After you log in to the SLR, you will see the welcome screen. Please select Tab 2. There are 5 sections for attestation. Even though you have already filled out sections 1 and 2, we will review these sections so that you can update them if needed. In this first section, About You, you will update contact information and licensing details if required. Contact details include phone number and email. A proxy acting on behalf of a provider should enter the proxy's email here. All state-level registry questions and notifications will be sent to the email address in the contact details. For licensing information, enter your California license. If the provider does not have a California license, but practices primarily in an Indian tribal clinic or federal clinic, select the second radio button and choose the state where the provider is licensed and enter the license number in that state. Under special practice types, the provider must indicate if more than 90% of the work was performed in a hospital. Physician assistants should answer both statements. At the bottom of the page, if you have been identified by Medi-Cal as a member of a group or clinic that has been pre-qualified, you have the option to use the data that the state already has, or you may enter your own patient volume information. The patient volume information shown is for the NPI listed. The number of NPIs will not necessarily be the same as the number of locations. In this case, there is 1 NPI for 2 locations. Under provider eligibility, a congratulations message in the middle of the page means that you have been pre-qualified under Medi-Cal based on your clinic's patient volumes to participate in the incentive program. This does not mean that you are done. Please carry on. Next, you need to enter the locations where you work. Include all sites where you are billing for patient visits. You must indicate whether each location is using a certified EHR. The table below may be preloaded with the locations that you indicated had certified EHR technology during AIU attestation. Add a location by filling in the information above. Click on the red X in the table to delete a location where you are no longer working. Once you have saved provider eligibility information, the Meaningful Use Checklist page will appear. It has 6 sections that need to be completed for attestation. This tutorial will go through report period and EHR certification. Before you start, have the meaningful use report from your EHR ready. The 90-day reporting period must begin and end in the year for which you are requesting incentive payments. For 2013, the 90 days must be in 2013, and you have until March 31st, 2014 to upload the information. At least 80% of your patients must have their records in the certified EHR technology. This is 80% of your patient panel and not just Medi-Cal. The numerator and denominator are captured on your meaningful use EHR report. At least 50% of the patient encounters during the reporting period must have occurred at a location with certified EHR activity. In addition to the locations named in Step 2 eligibility, you must add all locations that you practiced at during the 90-day reporting period. In this instance, location refers to the different organizations you worked at. Please read the following statements. You are saying that at this organization there was EHR technology, and this is the number of patients you served. Each organization's EHR will produce a report for all of its sites by provider. Note that you are agreeing to the statement that the information being submitted is for all your patients, not just Medi-Cal patients. Clicking the Save button will save the entries you have made so far. Clicking Save and Continue will take you to the next section to enter information for core measures. The data for this is on your Meaningful Use report in both NextGen and RPMS. If you want to preview what entering core measures is like, please go to tutorial number 2 on this website. Thank you.